Government bureaucracy. It's enough to make even the most patient person tear their hair out. We've all been there, stuck in a seemingly endless loop of paperwork and phone calls. But what if I told you that some of the most important processes in our government are still stuck in the dark ages? Take the federal retirement process, for example. You'd think in this day and age, something as crucial as ensuring our public servants receive their hard-earned pensions would be streamlined and efficient. Think again. We're talking mountains of paperwork, folks, actual physical files stacked high. The real kicker? These files aren't just gathering dust in some dusty old office building, they're reportedly stored in an underground facility that some have likened to a certain mine in Middle Earth. And no, I'm not talking about the glittering mines of Moria. Now you might be asking yourself, John, why on earth are we still relying on paper files in the 21st century? And it's a damn good question. We live in a world where we can order groceries, manage our bank accounts, and even have a romantic rendezvous using our phones. Yet our government is stuck using a system that wouldn't have been out of place in 1947. It's like trying to explain the concept of streaming to someone who still rents VHS tapes. We have the technology to digitize these records, to streamline the process, to make life easier for everyone involved. But for some reason, we're clinging to these outdated methods like a life raft. And it's not just the retirement process that's in dire need of an overhaul. Let's talk about Social Security. This is a program that millions of Americans rely on, and frankly, it's looking a little shaky. From what I've heard, even a cursory glance at the books reveals some potentially alarming issues. We're talking about a system riddled with inefficiencies, potential fraud, and a distinct lack of transparency. It's like a financial Jenga tower, just waiting for the wrong block to get pulled. Now I know what you're thinking. John, this is all very bleak. Is there any hope? Well, some say that Donald Trump recognized these inefficiencies and made it his mission to tackle them head-on. He vowed to drain the swamp, to cut the red tape, to make America efficient again. Did he succeed? Well, that's a story for another time. But one thing's for sure, the fight for a more efficient, transparent, and accountable government is far from over. And it's a fight we all have a stake in.